Hi everyone! Well, today's video is March the 2nd, 2014, and I think it's time for another update of my personal vehicles. Now I just got two of them. I just recently bought a new pickup truck, so I'd like to share that with you. So, let's get started. So the Ford Ranger is currently not with us right now, like my father's using it for a service call, so here's an update of the 2012 Nissan Versa that my mom owned for about a year now. She likes it. It's got good fuel economy for what it is. It's no complaints whatsoever with it. She loves it. Fresh powder, white exterior with gray interior. Here's my car, my old one. This is a 1998 Olds LSS with the 3800 supercharged V6, capable of producing 240 horsepower with 285 pounds-feet of torque. Really rare motor for an Oldsmobile. Now I decided to buy a new pickup truck because my car, being 16 years old, age is really starting to take a toll on her. As you probably have seen, my frame is really starting to rot, and I did reinforce it. My brake lines are so rotted that they almost snapped in half. Actually, that happened just before Christmas with the front brakes, and it cost me $350 just to fix it, and now my neighbor doesn't want me to touch the other one because I'll be putting more money into it. It's such a shame. Now the engine runs fine. It does have a small coolant leak that I do have to fill up once every 2 or 3 months. I believe it could be the infamous lower intake manifolds problems that these 3800s have, thanks to those sucky Dex-Cool red coolant. And it's only defaulted on it too. The rear bumper, the front bumper plastic is starting to come off. But it does run and start well. I'll start it up after I show the truck. So, this is my new pickup truck and my first real big purchase of a car. Normally I will spend like $3,000 to $5,000. This one I spent a lot more. Okay, so this is my 2010 Chevrolet Colorado LT. So this model, there we go, shows the year, is equipped with the Vortec 3700 inline 5-cylinder, also known as the GM Atlas motor. This is also used in the GMC Canyon and the Hummer H3 SUV. Now this 3.7 liter is based off the other bigger brother of the Atlas family, known as the Vortec 4200. That's in the Chevy Trailblazer and the GMC Envoy. Now you have to ask yourself some questions. Why this 5-cylinder? Why couldn't they use a V6 or another variant? Well, GM was trying to aim for the power of a V6 with the fuel economy of a 4-cylinder, and I can see why. It's a rather odd design, and it's really rare that you'll see a 5-cylinder in a pickup truck. I think this is the only one that I actually know, other than the GMC Canyon, which is basically similar truck. Now they could have used the 4.2 liter, but the only one problem is that the engine bay is just way too small to fit this big boy in there. After all, GM did not design these trucks, Isuzu did. And the 4.2 liter is just too long of an engine bay to actually fit inside that motor. And they could have used the 4.3 Vortec V6, but that engine was pretty old and didn't really get good mileage for 190 horsepower and 250 pounds-feet of torque. So I'm assuming why they wanted to try something a little bit different, even though that the 4.3 was one of the best GM truck motors. Now, when this truck originally debuted in 2004 to 2012, during the 2004 to 2006 stage, you can only get two engines, the Vortec 2800 2.8 liter 4-cylinder and the 3.5 liter i5. Now the 3.5 liter didn't really have great power. It only had 220 horsepower and 220 pounds-feet of torque. In 2007 they upgraded the displacement. The 2.8 became the 2.9 liter and the 3.5 liter became this 3.7 liter. And my 3.7 liter can make around 242 per pounds-feet of torque and 242 horsepower. So it's pretty well for a truck of this size. And in 2009 they became a rare option. They actually were able to fit the Vortec 5.3 liter engine. And that is such a rare beast. Too bad I couldn't find one, but I'd rather take a 3.7 any day. At least save some fuel economy. Now that the gas prices are like $1.47 a liter. Very expensive. So, now that we got this out of the way, let's look at the truck. Now it's very hard to see what color it is because it is very dirty. A lot of people said to me that this is a gray truck, but I checked GM's colors and this color is known as steel green metallic. It's got brand new winter tires. The rims I don't really care for much. It is pretty rusty, but then again, it will have to do. I got a tonneau cover just like my father's Ford Ranger. I got this mount if I ever want to add some fog lights to the car. I mean to the truck. I keep thinking car, but it's actually a truck. Yeah, okay, so Colorado LT. Chrome door handles. So this is the truck bed. It's a 6-foot bed. Got brand new tires and mags for it. Ooh, we're nice and warm in here. There's the gas tank.
Through the Star app on your smartphone, playing the songs you...
There we go. So this is the extended cab with suicide doors. This is an ebony interior. I must say it's got a lot of room compared to my father's Ranger. And this can fold upwards so you can add some more space if you would. Okay. Now this is a 4-speed automatic. I wish GM would have updated it to the 6-speed transmission, but oh well. You have your glove box here. This is a bench seat in here, so you can add another third person here. So I only paid about $13,000 for this truck. It's a really good deal. And I did some homework and I checked a lot of prices of this truck as well as the GMC Canyon, and this by far beat everyone. So I got this at the dealership. The guy originally wanted $14,000 and I negotiated to $13,000, and I got the brand new winter and summer tires as well as 6 months warranty for the original GM. So awesome. Okay. So the truck currently has 62,263 kilometers. So that's just under 30,000 miles. Well, maybe a little bit over. There we go. Fire's right. This is the only problem here. Service TPM. That's the tire pressure monitor. It's just mainly because the winter tires that I have on my car don't have the sensors in there, but that's something to be alarmed of. My father has that on his Ford Ranger. Yeah, so this is it. An MP3 player and WMA. And it's pretty cool that I actually know the songs here. And sometimes, depending on the station, I can get the forecast. Hopefully. And James Blunt. You're beautiful is true. I guess not. Because let's find a good station, show you the audio. Yeah, this is my favorite station, 94.7. Alright, YouTube doesn't like music. So here. Hazards. Cool. And I do have some fog lights on it. Just goes to show you. Very quiet sounding truck. There's exhaust. Let's see the exhaust in this one. Yeah. Whew. I'm not gonna rev it, it's very cold. And I just want to show you too. All I have to do is just turn it on like this. And it starts like that. That's pretty sweet. Awesome. Unfortunately, it does have crank windows, but I don't really mind at all. At least it's air conditioned. A little step up and a downgrade to my Olds. Okay. Now I did promise you I was going to give you a cold start on my Olds, so let's do that. So it's been sitting for 1 day. Oh, man. Okay. $152,978 kilometers, 95,777. No, 95,077. All right. Oh, look at that. Sure could depend on your 3.8 to start in this cold weather. Mine is 6. Well, yeah, just because I'm in the tempo, it's a lot colder than it really is. Alright everyone, so I hope you enjoyed this video showing my 2010 Chevy Colorado as well as my trusty Olds. I'm still going to keep it for at least a couple of months, but I'm not sure what's going to happen after that. At least I can afford the insurance on both cars. This is only about 30 bucks a month versus the other one, which is like 50 or 60, which isn't too bad. And quick look at the two cars. Just finished washing them. It's the 98 Olds LSS And
Ah, c'est glissant.
the Colorado.
OK.
Alright everyone, hope you liked the video.